Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, to the Apex Online Racing F1 2017 PC F5 League Round 13, the Italian Grand Prix. Alright, let's have a look at the standings. At the moment, you can see El Sonny is in first, with only a 12-point lead towards Smash. They both are here this evening, so they both will continue to contend for that title. Dragonbone is in third with 132 points, and Aladar fourth, 117, Karen 106, and Scotch Tape in sixth with 105. Rest of the standings on your screen at the moment, and we are loading into qualifying. So let's get into the game. Let me get my windows right. I don't need that. Alrighty.
Jerry is not in Discord.
Alright, here we are. For the moment, I'll leave Discord active so you might hear what people are discussing. So 13 drivers today. Unfortunately, still a few people who have to work or have technical issues today, so not the biggest of fields. And that's McLaren and Force India battling for who gets out of the pits first. Who was that? Was that probably... was it Sonny? Was Smash, actually. Always get those two mixed up, who's at Haas and who's at McLaren. So, have a look at Smash's outlap as I'll open my spectator window here. The lap data and the telemetry here. Alright. Just checking something. Alright, that's working nicely. Alright then. So, who was that? Is that Prox up there? Can't really tell. Nope, that's not Prox. It's not Raider. That's Trumper, who will be the first one to set a flying lap. And then after him is Smash right there. So we'll just have a look at the track here at Monza. It's the Curva Grande. Which is the essentially the third turn, coming into the Variante Retifilio, as I pronounced that very badly, as I suppose. I'm not Italian, so sorry for that. Lesmo 1 and Lesmo 2. Very nice flowing corners, slightly banked. Coming into Ascari here, which is nicely done by Smash here. And Trump is aborting his lap, letting Smash past. And on the time trials that Smash and Sonny posted, they had a little ding-dong in time trials. They should do sub 20s, maybe. I guess a low 20 should be a very good time for pole. As Smash sets his first time of 1 minute 20.837. Vukwatch in second with 121.6. Pox 121.1. Cameron sets a 121.9. Dragonbone with a 122.2. Alright, who's still on a fast lap? Let's look at Dazioz, who's coming to the end of his lap. As Armadera sets a 121.8. Jerry with a 25.1, so that's not the best of laps, but Dazioz a 121.9, and El Sonny goes a bit faster with a 120.8 back in the shot there. So just about 3/100ths of a second between Sonny and Smash. So as expected, it's going to be a very tight battle between those two probably for pole. Unless someone bangs in an incredible lap for himself and gets in the mix right up there. To talk a bit about Jerry, new driver from our league. He's in the Williams F1 car. Driver number 69, and I believe he's from India. So that's a new country to our driver list. And is he still on a fast lap, or is he doing an in lap? Oh, that's a spin. Yeah, so I guess he probably was on a fast lap and just spun it out there. So everybody on in laps or in the pits. As you can see here, quite congested at the moment. Who's that? Can't quite see who had to wait from the Forces Nears, whether it was Cameron or Dragonbone. Stazio's coming into the pits, and Sonny. Jerry as well. That's only one driver who's not yet in the pits, that's Armadera. Is he on a fast lap though? Nah, he's not. He's not using the gears. So he's on an in lap. Or is he just on a cooldown lap and is doing another fast lap? Because that was tyre warming right there. As Pox and Trumper are the first ones to go out for the second runs. Nah, he's coming in. Alright, so we have Pox, who is in... Is that Curva Grande? Yes. And Trumper, who's in the Lesmos. So, a Sauber and... Toro Rosso, respectively, as others are now also going on to their flying laps. So Trumper didn't set a time last time round, so he needed a good lap. That's probably why he went out early. He should be able to get multiple laps in case the first one isn't good enough. Alright, coming through Parabolica onto the start-finish straight, and he will now start his flying lap. Hard braking into turn 1, 345 kilometers we had there. And slight lock up there coming into Retifilio. As now Pox, Surquatch and Cameron are also on their second runs. Sonny and Smash both still on an outlap, so they've waited a bit longer for better track conditions. Obviously they are in the advantage since they already posted very good lap times. And Scotch Tape, Armadera, Dragonbone, and Jerry still waiting in the pits, so probably they want to go out right at the death. And that's El Sonny who started his fastest lap there back in the distance. As Trumper sets a 1:21.8, which puts him bang in the middle of the field. Let's have a look at Sonny's lap then. There he is, starting his lap. And that is... who's that right behind him? It's not Smash, that's the other McLaren. Who's that? Is that Creostein? Yes. Creostein right behind him. I don't know if that's good or bad. But Creostein definitely with a pretty sizable lock-up there in turn 1. And that Smash who will start his flying lap. So Sonny first, and then Smash will have the chance to counter Sonny whatever time Sonny sets. Well, that was a bit wide there, as someone gets out of the way. Nicely through the Lesmos. There's a Smash here. About a sector behind Sonny. Oh, that's someone who's gone out quite wide, probably to get out of the way. That's going to be Dragonbone or Cameron. Can't really tell at this moment. So where Sonny's coming across the line, a 1:20.525 from Sonny. What can Smash do about this time? You'll probably have it on his screen now, with one more corner to go. So we'll need to find a good bit of about 3/10. Creostein finishes the session with the 1:21.4. And that's Smash with a 1:20.483. Question is Sonny still in a fast lap? No, he's not. And also Smash is not on the fast lap. So those two times are set. Can anybody do anything else? Fruchwatch not on a lap anymore with a 1:22.2. Scotch Tape is still on a fast lap. Armadera is still on a fast lap. Pwox is on a fast lap. Raider's not on a fast lap as he spun. Trumper not on a fast lap. Dragonbone still driving. And that's Cameron with a 1:21.2. Puts himself in third. That's Pwox at 1:21.6. He won't improve. He's in P8 at the moment. Where will Scotch Tape end up? Currently in P5. Just a good bit of a 10th. Could put him in P3. He improves this time, but not enough. He stays in P5. Armadera still on a fast lap. He sets a time that's slower than his previous one. That's only Dragonbone left. And he finishes in P3. So right in the
I
end.
thought I was gonna start like 15th.
Good work. Alright, these are the standings for you. I need to take a screenshot.
Damn,
but I can't
Smash and
find.
Sony, I mean, crazy times.
Alright, let's do it like this.
Wrong tier.
Like I said.
No, I don't know, Temp in the last race, I mean, he was pulling those same laps in the race.
Alright, now we're getting to the business stuff. I didn't hear any complaints during qualifying, so looks like we're gonna
What
have
is
a
it,
dry
super
race.
soft? Or medium? Medium?
Yes.
You can try super softs, but Didn't work for me last time.
So, dry race. Good luck, everyone, and have fun. Here you guys after the race. Alright. That sounded a bit Irish there. Oh dear. What's this about? Alright. Looks like we're getting ready. 2 seconds to go. There we are. 3 lights, 4 lights, 5 lights. And it's lights out, and away we go! Good start from both of the front runners. As Smash already has to cover Sonny. Cameron moves up a spot. Sonny up the outside there. And he pushes Smash off the track. Cameron goes through, Dragonbone goes through. And that's Smash in P4. And that's Scotch Tape having a look around the outside of Frukwatch. Not doing much. Having a look up the inside now. Dragonbone now getting feisty with Sonny there. But has a really bad luck up. And that's, who's that? That's Frukwatch who spun out there in the Retifilio. So at the moment it's Sonny first. Dragonbone second, Cameron third, so Force India 2-3, Smash down in fourth. He'll have to do some work now to get back past the Force Indias, which he does for the first Force India, so back in third. Cameron fourth, Scotch Tape in fifth. Oh, and that's Cameron off! That's Cameron off! And Cameron's in the wall. He retired from the session. Oh dear. That's 2 races in a row. Ooh, that's a McLaren. That's going very wide. Who was that? That was Kriestein. And he must have some kind of issue because now he's off. And he's out. Kriestein is out. He's out of the session. I couldn't see what the issue was. Why he drove into the grass there. Really, really weird. So yeah, that's already 2 casualties from the first lap alone. Alright, let's try and get our order together. It's El Sonny in first, Dragonbone in second, Smash in third, who'll try to get past Dragonbone as quickly as possible to catch up to Sonny. Scotch Tape in fourth, Armadera in fifth, Pwox in P6 with Dazzy up, was right up behind him there. Then Trump in P8, Raid in P9, Hukwach who had a spin in 10th. And, ooh, Jerry lost his front wing somewhere. I didn't catch that up, unfortunately, so he'll now have to drive a whole lap without his front wing and then pit. So he'll be definitely compromised on the strategy. He'll switch back up the field to Smash, who is very close behind Dragonbone. He is View. And that's Pwox who's falling down the order. So he must have spun out of Ascari there. I'm just getting info from Jerry. Who had an issue, obviously. Oh, poor Jerry. That's... Oh, dear. So, yeah, he had a power cutout. Oh, that's very unfortunate. But he's still in the race, even though it's AI. So, he could join back. He's not too bad off the pace, so he might be fine. As Frukwatch is in the pits, so he must have had some damage from that spin. And Smash still hasn't found a way past Dragonbone there. And now he's really close. He's going for the move there up the inside. Coming down to Parabolica. And he's ahead for the moment, but can you get the better driver off? Doesn't look like it. Dragonbone now on the right hand side here. And it's basically a drag race. Who can brake late into the first corner? Dragonbone has the inside for this one. They both brake very late and they both go off the track. And Smash gets a 5-second penalty for corner cutting because he didn't go slow enough through the corner. Oh, that's so unfortunate. I mean, he is ahead now, but essentially, even if he does manage to catch up to Sonny, he has to overtake him and then get a 5-second gap. As Scotch Tape now battling with Dragonbone. Obviously, because Dragonbone lost that time there in turn 1. So we have a small group here for P3, which is Scotch Tape, Dragonbone, and Armadera. That's Raider going past Trumper. Coming down, was that, to Ascari, which is not a very usual place to overtake. So you must have had a really bad run out of Lesmo 2 to be overtaken even before the chicane. So. And Dragonbone still having to defend against Armadera. Maybe this time he's a bit wiser and doesn't outbrake himself. Yeah, they both make the corner and Dragonbone can hold on. Oh, that's a big bit of oversteer. So this is Armadera's view of what's going on here. As those two are pretty tail happy at the moment. So don't know if they're just too eager or if there's maybe a setup issue. And Armadera gets a very good run through here. But it's probably not quite enough. Dragonbone seems to have a bit better top speed. Both coming through Parabolica now. Is Armadera close enough? He's having a look. Dragonbone again with the lock-up. But he holds on to it. That's Dazioz, who's right behind Raider, and Pwox with a very late braking against Trump. Oh, and he tags him! And he spins, but Pwox waited, according to the rules, since he caused a collision. But that doesn't necessarily save you from a steward's inquiry. Only saves you a few penalty points. So we'll stay with these two and see how this pans out. Obviously, Trumper won't be very happy with what Pwox did there. So have to wait and see if there'll be some kind of bit hard racing. And Pwox is right behind him. As you can see, still not close enough. Obviously, the slipstream on this game isn't as good as on the last race, as Trumper goes wide there. Now only in P9. So mistake from him there. Just going wide there off Parabolica. And that's Pox through. Right. Let's have a little bit of catch up with what's going on at the front. It's El Sonny, 1.3 seconds ahead of Smash. So I think he's already caught up just a tiny bit. So we need 3 more tenths to get DRS. And that should help him stay with Sonny, especially around this track here. Already have a bit of a gap to Scott Shape in P3, who's being followed by Dragonbone. Armadale in P5. Oh, who was that? Was that Pox? Yeah, that's Pox and Trumper again. Ooh, that was close. So I don't know if it was a mistake or if you let him through or what happened there. Now it's Trumper 8, Pox 9th again. And is Jerry back in the race? No. So that will be his AI car finishing the race. So he'll be 11th, 11th as did not finish DNF. Even if his AI finishes the race, obviously you have to finish the race yourself. Pox lost quite a bit of time now to Trumper. Let's have a look back at the front. Smash is now very close to Sonny, nearly in DRS range. But obviously Smash still has that 5-second penalty he got from that turn 1 incident. Oh, and he's coming into the pits. So you'll have to wait for 5 seconds before his pit crew can actually work on his car. So that's a very early stop for Smash there. And he's that soft tyres team are fitting. So yeah, I don't think he can finish the race on those tyres. So he must be on a 2-stop. As Dragonbone gets a 3-second time penalty for corner cutting. And Smash finds himself in P9. So right at the end of the queue of cars who haven't encountered any major issues so far. So that's not really ideal. It's going to be interesting to see if Sonny reacts, because I don't think he necessarily knows that Smash has a penalty. So now the question, will he react, or is Sonny maybe on a different strategy? I'll have to wait and see. Come around the last corner now, so is he going into the pits? Yes, he is! So Sonny reacting to what Smash did. And now it's going to be interesting to see who gets out in front. And Smash behind a train of cars, which doesn't really help him. And Sonny also going on to the soft tyres. And where's he? So yeah, you can see back there in the shot, that's where the group of cars is. Obviously Sonny emerges in front of them because he didn't have to wait an extra 5 seconds. And yeah, now he might know what was going on, but essentially you can see that Smash is not behind him. So maybe that eases the pressure off him a bit. Smash has already gone past Dazzy, but still has Pox and Trumper in front of him. He is really on a charge now. Going up the inside at Lesmo. which is also not the not a very usual overtaking spot. And Trumper gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. So he must have cut an Ascari as well. That's Dazios, who's right behind Poix. So it's now important for him to get a good run through Parabolica here. Use all the road you can as they both come into the pits. So that's Poix and Dazios having a bit of a pit battle. I'm not sure if one of them has penalties. Dazzy hasn't. And he's going on soft tyres. Oh, he needs a front wing change. That's not good. Poix out. So Dazios probably lost about 5 seconds there. That's Frukwatch coming into the picture. And current leader, by the way, is Raider. How did that happen? Ah, Raider wasn't in the pits. Alright, I see. And Smash and Trumper side by side here. Oh, that's hard defending from Trumper right there. I don't think that's really necessary. I mean, they are essentially battling for position, but I don't think that's really what you have to do. He'll know that Smash is faster than he is on the faster tires anyway. So here he goes for his next try. Trumper again very hard on the defending here during the duration of the this race here. And Smash is past Trumper as he has the superior tire grip for braking. As Raider gets a 3-second time penalty, multiple warnings. So who is yet to make a stop? Raider, who is he on mediums? Yes, he is. Trumper also started on mediums. So those two still have to make a stop. So I think we can expect them around lap 19-ish. Somewhere around there. And it's going to be interesting to see, but I don't think that the people who are on the softs now, like Sonny and Smash, I don't think that they can make it to the end of that tires. At least not with that pace anyways. And not with those lockups either. I'll just have a quick peek, because I've been fooled by the game a few times. That they are actually on those tires, and they are. Is that Trump in the pits? Nope, he just simply dropped a position. Oh, the mediums don't seem like the fastest tire, really. Or like a fast tire, they're not the fastest anyway. Well, maybe they're not really decent. That's Poix and Forco actually battling for P8. As Smash gets a 3-second time penalty. So he's racking up some penalties, which is not helping it. So you'll probably lose some time to Sonny. And which would be essentially the race. And that's Sonny and Raider going side by side here. And Sonny with the superior braking grip goes right round the outside of Raider there. It's still pretty close, so Maybe some chance of a counter move? Probably not. You'll know that that'll just cost time. Tires are probably pretty worn at this point. And Smash has caught up to the back of Scotch tape. He should make quick work of him, but maybe not into Ascari this time. Since that didn't work the last time out, he doesn't care. But this time he's on the inside, superior braking, and that's him in the lead of those two. Dragonbone gets a 3-second time penalty. So that's probably about nearly everyone who's being caught doing naughty stuff. So Armadillo and Trump here for P6, and Smash sets new fastest lap of the race with on 23.8. Also, don't want to forget we have Furquatch and Pox here, who are battling for P8. Pox is not quite close enough here. Oh, either way, that's already more than half of the race flown by so far. And Armadillo is now really close to Trumper. Can he do anything? He's now on the inside. And he stays ahead. That's Armadillo past Trumper. Now in P6. Trump in P7. Obviously Trumper still has to make a stop. And doesn't have the tire grip ready to defend here. A Smash sets another fastest lap of 1:23.7. He's absolutely flying at the moment. Oh, he still has a 9.5 second disadvantage towards Sonny through the penalties. And Smash still has a 3-second penalty as well. Which is going to be added up onto that, so we shouldn't forget that. Oh, that's Pox having a look at round the outside of Furquatch. Hard braking into turn 1. Ooh, and I thought I thought he would spin there. That was crazy round the outside there. I think he slightly locked up the rears on that braking and nearly spun himself around going into the first corner. Now that's Pox now in P8, Furquatch in P9. Well, a lot of risky moves today. Could get the feeling everyone is fighting for the championship on the last one. Sonny with an answer here with a 1:23.3, saying, "Hey, Smash, you're not the only one who's sitting fast laps. I know exactly what you're doing, and I can respond." So they're having a ding-dong battle here for the fastest lap of the race. Furquatch now gets a 3-second time penalty. Seems like a lot of people cut Ascari and collect their penalties there, which definitely doesn't help their race effort. So, welcome Aladar. Good evening. And he's rooting for Scotch tape. He's going to win if he can pull off the one slip. Whoa! Let's see. It's about 10 seconds behind. Maybe, maybe not. I guess case Well, if Sonny stops, he'll be absolutely flying. So that would be quite an effort from Scotch Tape. So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, that's Raider in the pits. Let's see how his pit stop goes. And he's putting on the super soft tires, obviously. Oop. Alright. That was a weird pit entry. And Trumper also is in the pits. Would I say lap 19? Already coming in at lap 18. That's alright. Good guess. And Trumper will also put on the super soft tires, but he also needs a front wing change. That will cost him a lot of time as Pox and Fulkwatch go by. And Scotch Tape gets a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. That's not good, is he, Aladar? If he wants to win the race. Sonny, I think, still is without penalties. So Trumper finds himself in P10, which is essentially last at the moment. Let's go through our order for the moment. El Sonny in P1. But probably still has to do a stop, as I would guess. Smash in P2. In P2. With on the same strategy as Sonny. His championship rival, essentially. Scotch Tape in P3, not too far off. And he won't do another stop. So maybe he is in contention for a very good spot. Then we have Dragonbone with a lockup in P4. Armadera in P5. Raider in the Red Bull in P6. And with quite a bit of a gap to Pwox in P7. Who's being trailed by Fulkwatch in P8. Dazioz in P9. And Trumper in P10. Jerry had a power cut out, so his AI car is still doing laps, but essentially he won't receive any points or anything. Kriestein has retired, as well as did Cameron, on the first lap. Let's go to Fulkwatch and Pwox here, which is the closest battle at the moment. Raider with a 3-second time penalty for multiple warnings. Did he come through Ascari? Yes, he did. That seems to be the favourite spot for corner cutting. And the game shows no mercy when it comes to penalties. So essentially the battles we have is Pwox and Fulkwatch for P7 and Trumper and Dazzy for P9. Trumper should be extremely fast now, since his tyres are 2 compounds softer and they're brand new. So maybe we can see a fastest lap from him. And that's Fulkwatch into the pits. Essentially his medium tyres gave up. He had to pit very early in the race due to broken front wing. And he'll be setting some fast laps now, at least. Although being last. Champa didn't manage to get past Dazzy on this occasion. He'll have to find another spot on the track to make a move. He should have the pace though. You can see how much better his run out of the Retifilio is here. But Lesmo's not really a great overtaking opportunity. Maybe out of the second Lesmo as Dazioz goes very wide onto the curb. Very bad run. And that's easy pickings for Trumper there. Still waiting for Sonny and Smash to maybe come into the pits, but they'd have to do it now, really, if they want to do it. I can't really imagine that they managed to actually go, what was that, 18 laps on soft tires? That's what others did on mediums. So they probably will have horrendous tire wear at this point. Nope, Sonny is continuing. At this point, nearly doesn't make sense anymore to come into the pit. So, are they really trying to do one stop and super soft softs? I mean, that would be an incredible effort, considering that tire wear's somewhere connected to what pace you actually have. So the faster you go, obviously the faster your tires wear. Going to be interesting to see if that strategy really works the way they want it to, because they'll probably get into territory where they'll have to look out for punctures, which would essentially end their races with a Trumper with a 122.9. So he's making full use of his super soft tires. Flugwatch with the answer with 122.3. So those two are really fast at the moment. So, having a look at our order, Sonny at the moment in a comfortable leading position, as you can see right at the back there. Smash coming into the shot. There he is. Scotch Tape in P3. Dragonbone in P4. Then Armadera in the second ass in P5. Raider P6. Sour of Poix P7. Trump is P9. Essentially one of the fastest cars at the moment on the track. Dazio's P10. And Flugwatch, sorry, Dazio's in P9 and Flugwatch is in P10. So it's gone a bit quiet now. Second half of the race as Raider gets a penalty. He's going through Ascari. No, he's going through Retalfilio. So that's where he got the penalty. As I said, for the moment it's gone a bit quiet now for the second half of this race. As a Trumper goes a bit... Raider goes a bit wide there. And again, quite wide. That's problems in Sector 2. Who is that? Poix got a warning. Maybe it was him. I'm not quite sure. Couldn't see who that yellow flag was for. And Armadera closing up Dragonbone. Quite a bit there. So soon he should be in DRS range. And he should have a few laps left to make a move on Dragonbone for P4 there. Who again had a pretty quiet race. As he so often does. So who is the big winner and the big loser out of the race so far. Big winner at the moment is Raider, who made up 5 positions so far. It's probably where he's gonna end up, considering the gap to Armadera, as Furquatch gets a 3-second time penalty. So he should be very happy with this race. And obviously one who won't be very happy about his race result is Furquatch, who lost 5 positions compared to the start of the race, due to the spin he had in the Variante de Retifilio. But he's holding on, and at least he will or should be able to grab a point here in Monza. And then obviously we have Smash and Sonny. Smash set the pole time, but got overtaken by Sonny, and then had a few issues, a few penalties during the race, and that cost him essentially a good bit of 8 seconds. So Sonny and Smash probably will just be driving it home now, as there's only 2 more laps to go. Yes, Alada. It does look like they're doing a 1-stop on Super Soft, which is pretty incredible, considering their pace, as I already said. But not all hope is lost for Scotch Tape. There's still the slight chance that one of the two, or maybe both, get a puncture. God forbid. Don't wish anyone bad luck, but it's just the way the game is. And Armadera kind of stuck in that 1.5 second window behind Dragonbone. And he's running out of time. He's only got 1.5 laps left if he wants to get past. Furquatch with another 5-second penalty, speeding in the pit lane. And he had some kind of issue, because he's missing a part of his front wing there. And I'm not quite sure. Oh, he retired from the session. But since he finished 90% of the race, he still get that point. But he could have done a last lap. To be fair, it wouldn't have hurt him too much to just do that 1 lap. And Armadera now is in that 2nd window that he needs for DRS to get past Dragonbone. Although this is the last lap, so he won't have that long start-finish straight anymore. So he'll have hard work in front of him. He'll need to close up in the corners, and then probably make a move into Ascari, or maybe the Parabolica. As we'll now have a look at El Sonny's coming down the back straight. And he has 1 more corner to go. And there we have the checkered flag. Sonny will win the Italian Grand Prix as he crashes over the line. Very good, clean race from Sonny there. Smash will finish in P2, 12 seconds behind due to the penalties, as Raider gathers up another penalty. That's Scotch Tape with a solid podium there in P3. And Armadera finishes in P4, and Dragonbone in P5 due to penalties. Who would have thought that of that? That's Raider, who should come home in P6. Also, very good race from him. Started in P11 and worked his way up till here. Then that's Plox coming around the last corner in the Sauber to take P7. That's Trumper, who picks up 4 points. Who also seems pretty happy with his results, starting from essentially second to last. And Dazios finishing in P9, and Frukwatch will still get a point due to the 90% rule, and finishes in P10. So let's have a look at the results in a second. I'll tune on Discord again. Good race, everyone.
Good race, everybody.
GGL Sony.
Thank you.
Good job, Sonny.
What happened with Jerry?
His power cut out. Alright, so here's the standings. Sonny, Smash, Scotch Tape, Armadera,
What a
Dragon
boring
Ball,
race.
Raider Sky, Pwux, Trumper, Dazzy, and Frukwatch is your top 10. I hope you enjoyed the race, and see you guys next time. Goodbye.